Carson Sombach, defensive back for the Regina Rams. Carson, I want to take it all the way back to the very beginning. How did your football journey begin?
So it began, like, my dad played football. Like, I come from a big football family. So I basically got into tackle football as soon as I was allowed to. Like, playing little flag, like, and touch football when you're, like, grade 1 and preschool and all that stuff. And then as soon as I turned 8, I started playing tackle football. And I have 3 brothers who were really similar in age. Like, there's 4 of us within 3 years of each other. So we all I got to play with my older brother Jackson and Adam, and then as soon as he moved up, my 2 little brothers came up because they're twins. I got to play with them, and then so I've kind of just it's been nice to play with family, and then just moved all the way up since I was old. We all went to the same high school, and then got to play U16 for Team Sask, U18 for Team Sask. Got to travel a lot. I did flag with my high school buddies, and we got to go to SMU for flag nationals. I got to go to Acadia for U18, so it's kind of just been like a way to just get around Canada also, which has been awesome. Made a lot of friends. But yeah, like, my dad kind of inspired football in us at an early age. Like, we'd always be playing catch in the front yard, or like for Christmas one year, my dad got us little plastic helmets, little jerseys. We all have our own NFL team that we cheer for, so it was all like specific to like our team. We all had these plastic football helmets. We'd wear our jerseys, and we'd go out in the snow, and we'd play tackle football in the yard before we were even allowed to be playing tackle football. So I guess like football just kind of started like super early for me.
So for you, I mean, you're from Regina, so it makes sense for you to go to Regina, but what was really the deciding factor ultimately?
Well, my dad played for the Rams. My uncle played for the Rams. We were there back in their junior days. I would always I grew up watching Rams football. Like, we'd go to every single game when it was at home. My dad got us, me and my brothers, we'd be like back then they had the 13th man. So you got a little 13th man jersey. You got to go on the sideline for the games. We'd run out, get the ball, get the tee when they'd kick it off. And I remember like standing on the sideline, one of the old linemen had ripped their gloves, and he gave me their gloves. And I think I still have them actually. But I can't remember who that lineman was. But it's been Rams since I was born. Like, we went and watched every game, and you grow up wanting to be a Rams fan. So you be a Rams player, grow up wanting to be a Rams player. So that when I had the chance to finally make it happen, I was like, absolutely.
Yeah, and then you make it to the team.
Yeah.
How has the experience been like as a Ram,
Awesome.
following your dad's footsteps?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, hearing his stories about how closely knit the team is, and then getting there and still realizing that team culture and team dynamics still the same. Like, all my like, I have a good relationship with everybody. Like, even like there's not much to do in Regina, so we kind of just get to know each other really well, and we do everything together. Like, we'll go bowling, we'll go play cards, like we'll go like sit in the memories room, and we'll just play Kaiser for hours, and it's awesome. Like, we text every day. Like, the group chat's always going off no matter what it is. So yeah, like, everyone just likes being around each other. Like, even in the summertime, like, some of the guys go home, but the guys who stay, like, as soon as I get back, I think we're gonna play an offense versus defense slow pitch game, like, just in our free time, like, just to get together and do something. So the team dynamic is just what really makes Rams the Rams.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. You're just keeping those connections going, and I'm sure it helps you as well mentally, in the off season, and hypes you up for the next thing.
Exactly.
So you dream of being a Rams player. You are a Rams player. And not only that, you get to play in the Hardy Cup and you win, and you have the game-winning pick 6 as well.
Yeah.
I literally read this on your website, your school's website. It says one of the biggest plays in Rams history. How does that feel to know that your name is right next to that?
I didn't know it said that. It's cool. Like, it's an honor. Like, there's a lot of great players who played for the Rams, like guys who've been in the CFL, like Tavon Campbell, Brett Jones. I think there's one, John Ryan. And like, just to have, say, one of the greatest players in Ram history is pretty cool. But like, to bring a Hardy Cup home for Regina was nice. Like, we've only done that once before. That was the 3rd time they've ever been to the Hardy Cup. So it was like long overdue, and especially to beat the Huskies in their own house was even better. It makes it more surreal. But like, in the moment when I got the pick 6, I didn't realize it was gonna be the game-winning touchdown. It was only the 3rd quarter, and like, it's kind of like, get back to work. It was a close game still, like a lot to do, a lot to focus up on, but it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Can you briefly describe the game for me? For somebody who's like listening and they're like, oh my gosh, what happened? Can you tell me what that journey was like from your eyes?
Yeah. So we started off the game by letting up a touchdown. They drove the field on us. They got one big play, and then they drove the field, and then Daniel Weeb scored on a jet, which I was supposed to come down, but I took a bad angle and he scored. So I guess it was my fault. I made it even in the end by getting a touchdown, I guess. So like we were down for most of it and we're coming back, and then it's a long game, a lot of back and forth, a lot of punts. But when we scored, my buddies from high school growing up got the touchdown and kind of made it close again and kept going. Our defense had a really good game. We had 5 interceptions that game, so it was just good to see everybody get a little bit of success. My brother got one, Jacob Tkachuk got one, Colin got one, Ma got one, I think. So it was nice to see our whole defense, just especially in a big game, just work as a whole, like as we did all year, and just like really played the best football we possibly could. And then we came out and we won, so it was even better.
I feel like to hold the cup up.
It was surreal, actually. Like, it's like a great moment to celebrate with like your best buddies when just accomplishing something like super amazing, right? Being around the cup, watching like all of our trainers who have been there to like help us out hold it too, like our equipment staff, Bob, who like does a great job with everything, he gets to hold it, like Dr. Keshin, like and everybody, like everyone's pouring by us, stealing the cup, taking a sip, taking pictures by the banner, passing around the red hats. It's so cool to do. It was an amazing feeling.
And then what did you celebrate with your family, with your dad, your brother, your uncle? You said played as well for the Rams.
Yeah.
Was there like a family dinner talking about it?
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of build up leading up to it. My whole family came basically, and it was great. Like, it was nice and close in Saskatchewan, so like most of the alumni was there too. Like even the people I played with when I signed, like all the people who graduated in their 5th years, they were all there. They all like were there on the field congratulating us and everything like that. So it's just cool to see the players before who like tried so hard to get it done and couldn't, just see it happen through us. It was like everyone was so happy. It was super cool. The family was all there. I got to give them hugs. My dad was super proud because there was 3 of us. Connor was hurt at the time, but me, Jackson, and Riley were all dressed for that game. So it was really awesome.
Wow, it sounds like such a great experience.
Yeah.
You can carry forever with you. And then you make it to the Mitchell Bowl, and you're playing at home, right?
Yeah.
On Mosaic. What was it like to be there in that moment and realize, oh my gosh, we're playing against Laval right at home here in Regina?
It's cool. Like when you think of Laval, like Laval's a powerhouse. They have the most Vanier Cups out of anybody, right? It was just kind of a cool experience to get to play that powerhouse, right? And we played them really well. We were really close. We definitely could have won that game. Like the fans were awesome. Like it was like they had their faces painted half green, half white. It was holding up signs in people's faces. It was just such a cool atmosphere leading up to it. And like there's a lot of anticipation going into that game. But yeah, we played really good, the best we could. Just in the end, just let it slip through our fingers on that last drive, but still, it was still a great experience overall to go through that. Hopefully we can do it again. So. Yeah,
and I mean, the Vanier Cup is coming up. It's going to be in Regina at Mosaic Stadium.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the atmosphere. For people who want to come to Regina and watch the game there, like, can you paint them a little picture about Regina fans and just the feeling of football there?
Yeah, Regina loves football, right? It's the Riders, and they live for the Riders. When the Riders are at home, like they're at the Rams games. And our Rams fans it's a lot of alumni that make up, I would say, like most of the biggest supporters. A lot of people come, like they watch the games, and like we create a big fan base. It doesn't feel like that in Big Mosaic. We don't quite feel it like the Riders do, but it's still like you can hear them and it's nice. But the Rider fans are crazy for the Riders. Like you go down the street, you see a Rider flag everywhere, and like everyone just loves wearing the green and white. No matter even in the off season, someone's wearing a Rider jersey somewhere. You'll always find someone doing that.
No, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it when I went as well.
Yeah.
So you're studying Ken. How is that program for you at school?
Yeah, I'm doing it's a kinesiology and education joint degree. So I want to be a teacher more than anything. School's good. School's school.
That's true.
Yeah, I want to teach. Like I like coaching. I like kids. So kind of gives me like something to want to do afterwards, right? So it's good. But getting through school, it's nice having like teammates there. You have a lot of teammates who take the same classes, so you kind of like we'll study together, go through the science together. The Rams have a nice room where we can sit down and kind of study, but school's nothing crazy, I guess. I don't know. Just gotta get through it.
Yeah, where's the passion come for teaching and kind of coaching too?
My dad has coached since he was young. He started at Sheldon, went to Tom, then Miller. He's coached me since I was little. And I don't know, I started doing it. Like I started helping my dad out with my little brothers when I think I was just in grade 9. I'd go help him at practice. When my dad coached at Miller, when me and my little brothers were just young, we would always go to the Miller practices and we would be the little rabbits on his pursuit drills. We'd run around and they'd come and fit us up or whatever. So that was always fun. Just always getting to be around football. We'd screw around on the bags all the time. So I was just always at football practice and seeing how my dad coached it. And then when I finally got the opportunity to coach and like help out, so I did like sat beside a coach and I would throw a ball or something like that. And then I started coaching with South Saskatchewan Selects, which takes a team to Florida for a tournament every year. And I got my own. I did running backs for a year, which is a little bit out of my element. And then I started coaching DBs, which is a lot of fun. It's like seeing the kids grow from like not being good to like learning everything that you're teaching. It was just like, it's exciting and like it feels like it's a good feeling to have. So if I can teach and get that same feeling from it, it's just something I feel like I could do for like a long time, right? So I might as well make a career out of it.
Yeah, and it's still in football, which you love.
Exactly.
Yeah, what are you learning here being at the East-West Bowl?
At the East-West Bowl, take good use of therapy, take care of your body, meet new friends. Like it's like this experience is a great experience. I was gonna say this experience is a great experience. Like you meet a lot of people who you're not usually gonna talk to or probably never talk to ever, and you just make new friends. Like everyone has the same interests, so it's easy to talk to everybody. Like talking to guys from Ontario and like a little bit Quebec and AUS and everything like that. You don't talk, they're on the East teams, you don't talk to them very much, but you'll pass by and have a small little conversation here and then. But it's honestly the people that make the East-West Bowl like such a fun experience. Like all the players around, locker rooms, a good vibe. So it's a lot of fun here.
Sure. And what does it mean to represent the West?
In the West, it's awesome. It's kind of like I've been wanting to be here. Like everything you work for in U Sports is to get here almost, because like this is like the next step into getting further. So it's just a really cool experience, like watching all the guys who have been here before. Like those are some big names in Rams history that have been here, so it's kind of an honor to be here representing the Rams and the West. Represent the West. I like representing the conference. Like I think Can West is the most competitive conference in U Sports, so it's nice to come and show everybody what we can do.
Yeah. And so you mentioned, teaching as things that we want to pursue in the future. Of course, football is huge for you. What are your biggest goals and dreams in sport?
In sport? Well, the goal is to play sports as long as possible, right? Whether that's professionally or if that happens to be when I'm done playing with the Rams. Just play as long as I can, and like just make the most of it, make as many connections as I can. Like I have a lot of good friends on the team. And honestly, it's the people around football that make football what it really is, right? Building connections, communicating with everybody, talking, and so like it's more than just football. It's a little bit of everything, and then taking what you learn from football and applying it to the next generation of football players, I guess.
Yeah, that's a very good lead up to my next question. What is your biggest advice for the next generation who look at you and they're like, oh, I want to play on the Rams or I want to play football and U Sports? Like, what would you like to pass down?
Yeah, no matter your path, just keep working at it. Like something's going to happen. There's going to be bumps in the road. You might not be at the spot where you want to be at right now, but if you just keep grinding and you keep pushing through, like it's only going to come out positive on the other end. And you just got to take the most of every bad situation that happened. Like it might look bad in the moment, but try to find a positive out of it at some point, because those are the learning experiences that everyone goes through and they're just going to help you in your life, no matter whether that's football or your career or whatever, relationships, whatever it is.
Cool. One last question for you. What does it mean to you to, I asked about representing Canada West and representing your school, but what does it mean to you to represent Canadian university sport?
It's awesome. Like this game is an extremely awesome game. Like it was invented before the American rules, so like it's the original great rules. But like I think it's a little underrepresented around like North America and like everywhere, just because like the NFL and college is such a big thing. But like if people actually watched the Canadian game, like more people and more fans, like they realize that this is more, I would think, more exciting. especially when it comes to special teams, like it's such a big factor. Like people downplay the special teams in the NFL with the new rules and everything, but if like every play is a important, impactful play in the Canadian League, which I just think you just can't find that anywhere else.